YouTube, hello, welcome to the stream. Today we're doing something that's the same but a little bit different. We are playing some Phasmophobia, but this is chat controls Phasmo. Not a horrible idea at all. The way this is going to work, because unfortunately Phasmo does not have the capabilities to do anything with like a crowd control, we will be kind of revamping this. I have channel point redemption set for my chat on Twitch, as well as different subscriber incentives that can influence the gameplay. I'm sure you'll hear me call them out as they happen throughout the stream. All kinds of different things to influence it, from taking away items, changing difficulties, maybe I can't have electronics. There's a whole number of things to kind of influence the gameplay. We'll be playing on standard nightmare to start, and as things get influenced with the game, you'll see it kind of change and evolve as we go. It should be a fun time. YouTube, if you've been enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like, comment down below any other games you'd like to see played, or just how much you've been enjoying the content or anything like that. YouTube, I love you, and I will see you in just a second. Alright, YouTube, we are back. Hop over to this, make sure I'm clicked onto this. Alright, chat controls Phasmo starts now. We'll see how much chat messes with me. I'm gonna just kind of go down the line, except for Grafton, like I normally do. And let's do it. Okay. Does it now? Jerry? That's not a banshee or a Dayan. Is it rain or is it wind? Oh, it's rain. Oh, cool. I'm not gonna be able to hear my thoughts on this map. Let's go, chat. Man. I love the design of this map, don't get me wrong. I hate the way they've handled some of the sounds on this map because it is obnoxious to tell anything. My power's on. No summoning circle or Luigi. I did not see mirror on the way in. Leave. Yeah, monkey paw would have been there. I also saw my breath at one point, so was it in here that I saw my breath? Maybe it wasn't in here? Was it in the, was it the garage? Oh, it's the garage. Alright, I'm gonna run the assumption. I didn't actually mean to do that. I thought I was on the EMF, so. Alright, so that's a pretty good sign right there. I don't know where all the cursed objects are in the New Tanglewood. I know Taro would normally be there. I think there's an object there, but there's not, so. Oh, and then I bet that means, is it voodoo? That's kind of disappointing. I still think it used to the looks of the new map. Yeah, same. Like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. There's definitely been some rough reworks of maps. This one is definitely not their worst. But it's still, it's got certain issues that I can't get past yet. What do we think it's in here? Does that cover? Wow, that covers pretty much the whole garage. The garage is definitely smaller, because in the past that would not have been enough to cover the whole garage. Alright, so book is down. We've confirmed it's in here. Put this on the grill for now. I'm gonna make sure to get a nice char on that video camera. The sound of those plants still drives me nuts. Alright, so we got a book. Have these. I should have come out and grabbed a UV earlier when it touched the door, but it's okay. Ooh, my normal hiding spot. I don't think it's really interacted with anything else yet. No, not to my knowledge. Okay. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Okay. Gonna be freezing. No? No? Let me grab... Hello? I was gonna call it a shade, and then it did that. I'll take this in. I should bring in the other crucifix. It's back in the room. That's good, at least. There lives a universe where this ghost is a Goryo. And my two evidence is going to be dots and EMF. Oh. Oh, there's UV. That still keeps Goryo on the table, right? Oh, you're writing in the book for me. How nice. Demon Myling Obambo or Polty? That's kind of rough. Hi. What did I even get? Get out! Nah. So... I mean, Polty's gonna be easy to tell, but... I don't think it's a Polty, because it really has not been throwing anything. And Polties are the only one that can still throw stuff while the light's on, and there's a good bit in here. Honestly, I'm getting Obombo vibes right now. Because 1 minute it's like super active, and then the next minute it just doesn't do anything. I'm not really getting demon vibes. It's not really threatening to rip my face off right now. Could still be a Myling. Although I'm gonna be honest, I feel like a Myling would have been far more active with the sound recorder than what it has been. Might honestly just be a case of we just need to force the hunt. Yeah. Boink. Oops. Well, that's... That's not what I wanted to happen at all. I don't like that. Ghost is testing my patience. Stop it. Frames. Might actually just be a Pulte. I think it is just a Pulte. Because I could hear it very clearly. It was not no Bombo. So it's between Demon and Pulte, and it does not give me Demon vibes. I think it's just a Pulte. And it seemed like it threw a little bit. It just maybe didn't want to be that active with it. I mean, if it's a Demon, GG's. That was the politest Demon I've ever messed with. It was in fact just a Pulte. Silly Pulte, tricks are for kids. Shannon Barber. I'm gonna have to see the ghost model. That is a very gender neutral name. Could go either way. No tarot, no mirror, no music. Here to bone. Okay, power's on. I somehow bumped the scroll wheel. Do we think that's summoning circle? It is not summoning circle. So that means it's either voodoo doll or monkey paw. I hate it here. Oh. So are you actually in this room? Yes, you are. All right. And drop this in there. I should have left the camera up there, but oh well. Am I holding? I can't count. Of course. I even contemplated grabbing a UV light, but it's not super cold. It's definitely in there. Do we think I can get back up here with a UV in time? I don't actually know if it was in time or not. I feel like it was, but I got a book down. Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? See, when it does that, I feel like it's not actually listening to me. Where are you? Are you here?
Taken away.
Taken away. Taken away, take it away, take it away now. Okay. Dayan, Mare, Onryo, or Yokai. Or the Mimic. Also interacted with Sync. That's fun. Here? Yep. Yeah, I agree. I definitely feel like I would have gotten up here in time for it. But I've seen crazier. Let's grab all of this. Like I said, I want to just fully confirm. Okay. I want to fully confirm Mimic being off the table. Okay, well, I think that just about confirms it. Only other thing it could be would be freezing temps, and it does not look like it wants to get any closer to that, so I think we're safe on the Mimic front. Dayan, Mare, Onryo, Yokai. I mean, I can do the Onryo test. Dayan's not going to be difficult to figure out. Mare and Yokai is going to be a little rough. I mean, I guess to be fair, Yokai's not going to be that difficult. I could just non-stop talk around the ghost. No, those closed off, so just do that for now. I'm gonna do that too. And also that. If it's a mare, I want to try to prevent it hunting near me. Alright, so let's do this Onryo test. I'm doing a different Onryo test. Normally I do it with like the 3 firelights. If it blows out all 3, then it's an Onryo. Okay. Chad, I think it's a mare. I think it just procced its ability. Yeah, I think it's going to be a mare. So what I'm looking for the Onryo, as I was going to start saying, the normal test that I did was the 3 firelights. When it blows all 3 out, that's when it can activate a hunt. It's been a little... Yeah, you're giving me mare vibes. Trying to get the lights to be off. It's been a little buggy with that. So there's another test with Onryo where all the other ghosts in the game take 20 seconds before they can blow the same firelight out again. And Onryo does not have that. They can immediately blow back out the exact same firelight. Yeah, I'm full sending mare. This is giving me mare vibes. Like I said, I'm 98% certain that it did its ability, where it just immediately turned the light switch back off as soon as I turned it on. Oh, it was a day in. It just so happened to do it. Rude. That's rude. It did its ability. It did the mare ability thing too. So that was kind of that was kind of rude. I should have just double checked it off of a hunt, but when you get a ghost that like almost immediately turns the light switch off right after you've turned it on, it's very rare for it to be that kind of a case where it just so happens to decide I'm gonna turn it right back off. It's 9 times out of 10 a mare, and that was the 1 out of 10 time it wasn't. No Banshee or Dayan. There's the bone. No Luigi. Oh, thank God it's not Voodoo Doll. Check for summoning circle, and then we'll... Oh, there it is. Alright. We'll bring some more stuff in here. and try and get as much of this in as I can. That way I don't have to run out to the truck quite as often. Grab this and this, this, and then one more round of items and we should be good. I should honestly just start doing that more, just to get into a better habit of it, but... okay, then we need this, this, take both of these. Actually, honestly, I'll just drop that too. Alright, so give me this, this, and this. No, this. I don't think it's going to be any of these immediate rooms. I feel like I would have seen or heard something in the process of loading things in. Aha, it's in here. Honestly, kind of a yucky room because it's fairly large. Let's grab both of these and the book. Actually covers almost all of it, so dots, grab this, grab this. I literally just walked out of the room. I mean, I'll take it, but my word. Where are you?
Taken away.
Okay. This is kind of disgusting here, but this could be fun. Could we be looking at our friendly neighborhood Dio? I don't think my my sanity will be a 0 if I light the summoning circle. I could legitimately go light the summoning circle and we could eliminate 3 ghosts right here. And then if it's left between these two, then God help us all. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I think it would be fun. Make sure I'm at full sanity when I do this. Was I really already that low? Possible Moroi? Because I was not in the house for that long. Oh my goodness, that is a wild ghost. Thank you, Ghost, for the 3-month resub. Welcome back to the Pika Pack. That means we are on our way towards Prestige. It also means you get to choose an item to remove for the next round. Also, Ghost sucks. It's just a mare or a spirit. I'm gonna full send mare again because I'm bent on getting mare correct at this point. So, inbound spirit. So yeah, Ghost, you get to choose an item that I have to remove for the next round. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be a spirit. I knew it was gonna do me dirty like that. Say whatever item you rely on most. That's a lot of them. Here's the list of the items. I will say on the list, probably the most useless one to remove would be the tripod because I almost never use it. But most everything else on here can serve some kind of purpose. And maybe Paramic. I'd say maybe Paramic is another one that you wouldn't want to remove because I really only use those for Apocalypse 3. No medication? Alright, how do I remember how to do this? Perfect. Sanity medication is gone for this round. There you go, chat. That's all you have to do. If you subscribe, I have to remove an item for a round. Every 5 gifted puts me on Apocalypse 3 attempt in Sunny Meadows. If we get 40 overall for the stream, I have to prestige. Otherwise, check out the channel points. Anything that has the black background for the channel point redemption will be part of the chat controls. To the diner with no sanity medication. Oh my god. Ghost coming in with the 5 gifted to Shaz, Kingzilla, Ed, Pigeon, and Tyler. If you got gifted a sub, make sure to send a big thanks to Ghost. Everybody who got gifted, welcome back or welcome to the Pika Pack. Also, did my OBS really just like... Did it like start to do the individual subscriptions and then realize, oh, it's actually like gifted? Also, okay, so 5 gifted means we do an Apocalypse 3 attempt. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write down the sanity medication because it's not gonna make any difference on Apocalypse 3 because I can't restore sanity anyway. So I'm gonna write down that I need to do a round without sanity medication. So the next time I do something that's not 0 sanity, we'll be able to activate that. All right, we're gonna go attempt Apocalypse 3. So this is gonna go horribly. Hey, look at that little gold check mark. Okay. Apocalypse 3. I need to turn you to tier 3. Alright. Apocalypse 3, chat. Sadly, we're here. Alright, so let me throw in... this stuff. We're gonna have to take multiple trips here, chat. Also, with the prestiging, if we get to the 40 subs, chat, what happens is all of my items get reset back to tier 1, which means I then have to attempt figuring out ghosts with tier 1 equipment. So we are now, we're now 34 subs away from me having to prestige, which is a little bit scary. Okay, then I know the stuff I need to take in, but I also want to throw in, I want to bring this. The objectives, cleanse, prevent, photo. I'm not going to try to do anything too crazy with this. I mainly just want to be able to identify the ghost, but I do want to take some stuff in just in case. Maybe some salt. I think salt would probably be good. Probably bring a motion sensor as well. I know the camera is going to kind of just be sticking through the door, but good news is I can still grab that. Alright, that should be good item-wise. Now I'll grab my usual stuff. Hopefully we can figure out what this ghost is. Walk so slow! That put them... There we go. That's better. Alright. The worst part is because I'm doing this solo, I'm not going to be able to check for Oni or Phantom, which is a little rough. Okay. We're like right there. Unfortunately, this is a yucky ghost. This could be a little bit dangerous. But if I can get a couple of things set up, we might be able to eliminate a few extra ghosts. It's hunting. That could have been dangerous. Also, it's up here now? Okay. Hi. How are you? So we should be able to rule out... We should be able to rule out Raiju because I got that motion sensor close enough. Try to see roughly where it's at. If it can, like, throw something again. Give me an idea where it's at again. It's not gonna tell me where it's at. I'm gonna have to wait till it hunts again, aren't I? Okay. So it starts like back right middle-ish. I know where I'm thinking in my head, but we looking at a possible Pulte again? It is throwing a lot. Oh, this might be a Pulte. Well, I don't know. See, then we get that, and that leads me to think it's a Pulte again. I'm never getting close enough to the ghost room where I can drop, like, I'm never getting close enough to the room where I could drop, like, a crucifix or a camera in there. And honestly, a camera in there is not even going to really benefit me because I'm not going to be able to watch it while it's hunting. Okay. Good news is we were able to get salt dropped. So... Okay. It is not a wraith. But... this also now gives me a chance to test for Galu, because now it's stepped in salt. So now it should be in an enraged state after this hunt, and it should be faster. If it's still the same speed going into the next hunt, then it's not a Galu. Okay, so let me rule off some stuff here. I. No Dio, no Hantu, no Moroi, no Obambo, no Rev, no Thay. I feel confident in saying no Mimic, because it's not changed ghost speed at all. No Twins, no Raiju. Oh, I need to check about Myling. I need to remember to do that. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. Okay, not Myling. I heard it go down the stairs. Not Galu, it's still normal speed. That was a complete waste of an incense right there. Whoopsies. Okay. Yeah, not a day in. It definitely got close enough where I would have been able to discern for day in. Oh, man. We're really just stuck in a spot where there's no good option. Okay, I don't think we're looking at Demon, Banshee, or Phantom. Those three typically have the means to kind of teleport a little bit closer, and it's definitely close enough range. Also, it's done a couple of interactions in the Paramic, and there's been no Banshee scream, which leads me pretty confidently to say not a Banshee. No teleport for potential Demon, no teleport for potential Phantom, or Wander, I guess I should say. Could argue the same thing for Oni. I don't think it's a Goryo, because of the fact that I'm pretty sure that first hunt, it started downstairs. And then after that, it was upstairs. Could just be a coincidence. I'm like on the fence about Pulte, but I also don't think it's thrown quite enough to really be a Pulte. Maybe just a Jinn? Because we're never going to get its ability to trigger. I think that's just kind of what we're going to go with. We'll just go with Jinn. Oh, I wish we had more information to work with. Let me look at the cameras here and just see if by chance it's like in the chapel or near the chapel doing stuff. Probably not, though. I know it's not in the courtyard. It's definitely in like one of the other side adjacent rooms. Yeah, we're just gonna send a Jinn. If it were a less yucky ghost, I would try to make a little bit more of an effort to figure it out, but I mean, with what's left and how deep in it is, it was a Goryo? Okay, whatever. It definitely started that first hunt downstairs, but... Oh, hey. Alright. Back to Nightmare. For now. Alright, I should still have sanity medication out. I do. Perfect. For real this time. Off to the diner we go. And then after this map, I'm going to pause for a minute, chat, so that I can get Steph her lunch. And then we will continue onward. Betty Young. Banshee and Dayan remain on the table. Alright, I have to play this out carefully. I have no means of recovering sanity, which, depending on the cursed object, could also be very brutal. If the cursed object winds up being the summoning circle, then we have a problem. A music box. Luigi. Okay. Just threw something in here, so... I'm gonna assume it's in here for the moment. not the mirror. Oh, I'm getting nervous now. I'm getting nervous. Okay. So we're looking at... It's food. Of course it is. Alright. Like I said, we're gonna assume that's the room, since it threw something in there. Try to get everything in to kind of confirm. If it's in that room, then that's perfect. That's a good distance away that we can kind of get everything figured out. If it's not in that room, then we're, not looking great. Alright, so I'll do like I did before. Especially now with this, because I don't have the means to recover sanity. We're gonna make sure we take everything in. Oops. We already have a book going in. I actually do like to where the breaker is. Because I can reset it fairly quickly. I'm not gonna worry about a firelight unless it's absolutely necessary. Like if we wind up with Onryo being on the table, then I'll consider it. Okay. So let's take all of this. The hallway's like 10 degrees. But it's definitely colder in here. Okay. Good. Where are you?
Taken away.
Cool. Spirit box. No orbs. Okay. Let's get this stuff in. Does that count as like a full door close? Like... Does the fuse box count for that for Yurei? No idea. Wraith is on the table, but it's not a Wraith. No UV. Galu is on the table. That's a little concerning. Freezing temps. Ugh. Well, it's not a mimic. Moroi, Onryo, or the twins? Ugh. 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 Well, if it's a Moroi, I'm cursed, and we got Spirit Box. Twins will not be difficult to discern, although I'll have to kind of play with it a little bit if it's the faster twin to make sure that I'm not getting juked out by a Moroi. Onryo being on the table kind of sucks a little bit. Do I have... I don't... don't have any good. Playing with a light. Is this twins? Because, I mean, it's interacting with a lot of stuff right now in multiple places. This might actually be twins. It's not immediately blowing them back out, so I think Onryo's off the table. I really think we're dealing with twins here. So... Yep. Don't know which way it's coming from. Done hunting? Oh. Alright. Easy twins, I guess. Yeah, hi Shaz, how are you doing today? Yeah, Ghost came in, gifted a few subs, and forced us to have to do a Apocalypse 3, which did not go so well. Don't forget, chat, today is Chat Controls Phasmo. Plenty of channel point redemptions that you can check out. Anything with the black background will be part of the chat controls. Any sub that happens during stream will allow you to remove one item, and every 5 gifted will force me to do an Apocalypse 3 attempt. And if we get to 40 subs for the entire stream, I will have to prestige for the remainder of the stream and be forced to use tier 1 equipment. Nope, not Grafton. Not Grafton, absolutely not. Grant, that is not a Banshee or a Dayan. Also based twins for the last one. I had a pretty strong feeling with the amount of stuff it was interacting with in the room and right across the hallway. Arrow cards. Power on. Phone. Front room hiding spot, very nice. Phone. There's a universe where I go and I pull a tarot card and hope to pull the tower. You know, let's just do that. What could possibly go wrong? That is exactly what I wanted. Not a worry, Shaz. Based pull, truly though. Alright, so is it in this room? Or is it in the hallway? Somewhere around here. Oh my god. Hey, I think it's in here, chat. Just a hunch. Yeah, that was honestly probably the best tarot pool I could have gotten. I mean, I think if I would have pulled like the Wheel of Fortune and it burned red, it would have still been fine. But pulling the tower is such a nice... Oh? Why'd you close the door? Why close door? Where are you?
Taken away.
Take it away, take it away, take it away now. A lot of spirit box today. Can I please just have our friendly neighborhood Dio? I haven't had a good Dio in a while. Could you step in the salt? It said step in the salt, not play with the lights. Oh. I don't know which way that air ball came from. Oh, and he's not even on the table. If that air ball... Never mind. I wasn't gonna say anything, chat. Wasn't gonna say a word. Oh, we're gonna be getting freezing temps. Again, huh? I hate that. I don't think I've put any crucifixes in, so it might honestly be in my best interest to just go ahead and start pulling some tarot cards. Fortune green, that's the wrong color. Kind of why I didn't want Wheel of Fortune to be green. Because under normal circumstances, that'd be the slower twin. But because I just regained sanity, I think Morroy's still technically on the table. I have to double check and confirm that, but... Unless I'm wrong, but let me double check. If a Morroy hunts at 1.5 and then twins 1 point, yeah, okay. So if that pushed me high enough on sanity, yeah, we very much could still be looking at the possibility of a Moroi. It did eliminate Onryo, so there's that. I need more sanity loss. This is so criminal. Because again, that could just be the slower twin again, or it could still be the Moroi. I don't know. Oops. is not helpful. Are we for real? You know what? This is a moron. I'm just calling it a moron. It's a moroi moron. That's... I just wanted to lose sanity. I didn't want to lose my life in the game. Swear to God if it's twins again. It's freaking twins again. It was back-to-back twins. It was back-to-freaking-back twins. Oh, this game. Oh, I see that speed run. All right, give me like 5 minutes to get Steph her lunch, and then when I come back, we will do this speed run. YouTube, I'm going to pause you right here as well. All right, YouTube, we're back. All right, so Tyler redeemed a speed run. So here is how we are going to do this. We're going to set this preset to Nightmare. My speed will be 150. The way this works, I will set a timer on my phone for 3 minutes. I have 3 minutes to try and figure out what the ghost is. Once that 3 minutes is up, I have to, if I haven't already, I have to leave the house and I have to make my best guess on what I think the ghost is. So the time will start once I load in. I have my timer ready to go here. We're gonna do it on Tanglewood because it's a small enough map. And let's go. Finger over the start button. Go. All right. So we are going to need everything investigation-wise. EMF on so that we can hear something. Need to find the power. No power. Power is on. Alright, cursed object hunt. It's not an Oni. Good start. I don't know why I don't have any EMF reading, but... it most likely is in here. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Alright, assumption is in here probably. Oh, I don't think it is. Everything's like tens. Bathroom. Oh, we're running out of time, chat. I only have 1:15. Go, go, go. Book. Camera. UV. Gonna have to pretend Dots isn't in this. Oh, we might be cooked, chat. We might be cooked. I don't think it's touched anything. I don't think it has. Any orb? No orb. Where's the spirit box? 40 seconds. We need evidence. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Oh, it's throwing a lot. 20 seconds. It's not getting cold enough. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. We have no evidence off of this. Oh, this is awful.
2, 1,
Alright. Oh my god. Okay. So here's what we do know. Oh, I should have found that cursed object and forced a hunt. I really should have. We know it's not an Oni. We know it's not a Mimic. Not an Oni because it did an airball event, not a Mimic because we have no Ghost Orb. Oh, frick. There was no orb, there was no box. We never really got to freezing. And I'm just gonna pretend no EMF level 5. I think dots is realistic. I think UV is probably realistic. We're gonna assume that might be the evidence. Banshee, Goryo, Obambo, or Phantom. I don't think it's Obambo. It was fairly active. Actually, you know what? If we do UV but not dots, and then we put writing in it, I think it's a Pulte. It was throwing a lot. I'm not confident in that in the slightest, but that's a speed run for you. That's brutal. Oh, Yurei? Ugh. Ugh. So that meant we were... Oh my god, chat. We were cooked. Because that meant... Because we didn't get Ghost Orb, so we were going to get freezing and dots. Ugh. Yeah, we were never going to figure that out. Freezing temps and dots? There wouldn't have been enough time for that. I would have had to take the dots in first thing. Yeah, no, that was brutal. But you know what? That's what a good old-fashioned speedrun will do. Alright, let's go back to Tanglewood for real now. Thank you for the speedrun, though, Tyler. It's been a while since I've done that. Emily. It's gonna be a tough one. The last one was a tough one. What do you mean? Wow, it's so clear out. You need to just start checking for cursed object right away. Oh my god. That actually scared me, chat. So, not a shade. It is, way too early for a shade. I'm honest to God getting demon vibes right now, so let's just go ahead and get some cruises in there. Let's just do this. That gives us a little buffer. I'm gonna go ahead and bring some incense in as well. You know, just to be safe. This game doesn't make me jump super often. But when I like have been in the house for less than 10 seconds and the ghost decides, you know what, I'm gonna spawn in, that might get me to jump a little bit. Because I'm getting demon vibes, I'm also just gonna go ahead and try to get everything in here. Not that it's really gonna matter, because if I like walk in and it like attempts to insta hunt, it's pretty much just clocked itself. All right. Where is... It's just in here. Wait. On there. On there. Okay, you're in here. So let's just do that. Okay. To interact with something up there. Oops. No orb. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Are you angry? Where are you? Ghost really spawned in at the speed of light, but is now choosing not to give me anything. Oh, did you touch the window? No UV. Interesting. Hi. Well, that was really rude of you. Oh, there's the dots. Oh, is this a Thay? Are we possibly looking at a Thay? We'd have to get writing. Well, it's not a Wraith, and it's not a Goryo, because I saw it in the dots. Oh, it could also be an Oni. I don't know. I don't know. Why are you asking me? Happening. Oh. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Oh. An Oni or a Raiju, huh? Every closet's locked. Alright. Well, the good news is this will be easy to figure out. Hunt. Is it gonna hunt? Not a worry, Tyler. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. This ghost really got like hyperactive, burned an entire cruci, and now it's just choosing not to hunt. Sick. Can't wait for it to burn the cruci that's in the room. I don't even know what the cursed object is, otherwise I would force the hunt. My problem is with how aggressive this ghost has been. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna go look for it. Did I like break the game? Is the house just not haunted anymore? I'll wait this out, I don't care. I'm not gonna get pinned in another room trying to find a cursed object. like that. I really don't understand why the ghost is not hunting. It literally just burned that crucifix twice. It's like it's taunting me, wanting me to walk away from the crucifix so that I can hunt. Not tarot, it's not mirror. A monkey paw. Hide and seek. To ride you. Okay. That was an aggressive Raiju to start, and then it just decided, like, not to do anything. I can't believe I had to force a hunt with the cursed object because it burned the crucifix twice and then just said, I'm good. It's like it threw a temper tantrum and then said, I'm good now. Silly Raiju. Tricks are for kids.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but
Any Luigi board? Go down here and check for the summoning circle. Oop. Looking at monkey paw or voodoo again. Oh. Possibly in here. Could have also just interacted through the wall, but Voodoo doll seems to be the recurring theme today. Alright, I definitely think it's in there. Let me try and get a UV in here quickly. UV book, and then we'll check for temps. We have a UV. I don't... Is it in here? I mean, everything, like, adjacent to it is much warmer. So maybe it's just taking some time to cool off? It's still, like, all the way up at 8 degrees, and it's, like, climbing. I mean, nothing else is cold upstairs. I mean, we're almost at 9 degrees, like... Okay, well, you know... That's a pretty good sign. UV and writing. Ugh, not this again. Uri's not on the table. Don't even try. Demon Miling, Polty, and Obambo. Well, if it's a Polty, there's not a lot to throw in here, so... I'm gonna have to... try and bring some stuff in here. I can't pick that up. Doesn't really scream Polty right now, but... crazier things have happened. What else am I holding on to? Not holding on to anything, so... I don't really want to bring the stuffed animals over. I think honestly this will just be... And then I'm gonna go down. We'll grab a cruci just to kind of buffer. Grab an incense. Yeah. I grab this. Actually, maybe not this. Let's grab this. See if it's more active on this for possible miling. Okay, well, we already have one sound. Milings are typically more active with this. We will get something. I don't don't think it's a Polty. I'm feeling like we might be looking at an Obombo. It's already burned that cruci once, so I can get away with this. It is an Obombo, and it changed its speed mid-hunt. I've never had that happen before. Let's freaking go. It literally started out fast, and then it slowed down. I knew it. That's crazy. I've never actually gotten the Obombo to do that during a hunt. I've always been really unlucky where it's been one speed the whole hunt.
Welcome back. There's some jobs
Very
ready
nice.
for you.
Alright. We'll skip Ridgeview. We're gonna do Nell's Diner, and then unless there's any other redemptions that come through, this will probably be the last round. If we get other redemptions for the chat controls, then we'll go a little bit longer with that, but otherwise this will be the final one. And it's a freaking... It's a blood moon. Okay. Welp. The blood moon rises once again. Alright, power's on. Music box. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play the music box. We're gonna let it hunt, and I'm gonna see if I can just figure it out off of that. And if not, we're gonna re-rack. I'm not a huge fan of Blood Moon. Or at the very least, if we can figure out what room it's in. Alright, it's somewhere over here. I'm actually a little disappointed it didn't hunt. I should have just thrown the music box down, but... we're just gonna take a best guess, because I really just don't like the Blood Moon. We'll re-rack and do another Nell's Diner. I'm not gonna end on a Blood Moon.
Welcome back. I
Sure.
prepared some jobs for you.
Back-to-back Obombos, huh?
Alright, we're here.
I swear to God. Okay, it's just regular rain.
We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Alright. Let's do this for real this time. The Blood Moon's like an interesting concept, but it's like there's just nothing unique to it other than the fact that the ghost is slightly faster and just more active. I also think the reason I don't like it either is because there's no option to like be able to select it otherwise. You're kind of just forced into the random chance of it. So if I'm having a day like today where I'm just like, I want to play the normal maps and just have like a set thing that I want to do, and then suddenly I'm getting a Blood Moon, it just kind of ruins that. It's gonna be Voodoo Doll again. Yep. Not getting any EMF right now, so let me go grab a thermometer. Grab those. Alright, let's track this ghost down. 10 degrees in the hallway, 10 to 12. Looks like it's about the same for those rooms. Okay, so that's kind of our threshold right now. Ah. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Oh. It's writing in the book. Not an Oni. No orbs. I thought for a second I heard EMF 5, but I did not. Grab this. Hi Lucas 8, how are you? Not a worry at all. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Oh, that timing. Again. We haven't played Phasmo in ages. We definitely have to try and play again at some point, Lucasade. Maybe get like you, Lumi, Cup, and myself, and we can play some Phasmo. Baby rage over the ghosts. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Please. Just stay with the pile. Thank you. Alright. Let me go get Smudge and another Cruci. And then we will see if this is another Pulte. Because apparently there's only like 7 ghosts today. Incense, other Cruci. If I was smart, I'd grab 2 incense, but I think 1 will be fine. Actually, no, you can keep the light off. You can have the light off. The trade-off is you have to trigger your Pulte ability. Give me a sign. Can you give us a sign? Okay, well, that's not triggering your Pulte ability. Come on. You know what I want. All or nothing. Don't just pick one. Give us a sign. Give me a sign. This ghost does not want to trigger its ability if it's a Pulte. Give me a sign. Name. Oh my god, it's me. Robert Buckley. Can you give me a sign? Robert Buckley, can you throw something? Robert Buckley, give us a sign. Robert Buckley, give me a sign. Give me a sign, Robert. That's not what I want to do. Robert Buckley, can you throw the pile? Robert Buckley, can you use your ability? Robert Buckley, give us a sign. Okay, well, you didn't have to do that. Robert Buckley, give us a sign. Robert Buckley, give me a sign. I think it is a Polty and it's just being stubborn. I really do think it's just a stubborn Polty. So I could hear it perfectly fine. Wasn't any of the Obombo speeds. And if it was a demon, it would have attempted to hunt much sooner. So, I think we're just looking at a shy Polty. Although I wasn't that shy, it did throw an entire, like, jar of mayonnaise at my head.
Welcome back.
There's another Polty. Just didn't want to do its ability, which is kinda rude. Yep, abilities used, 0. How rude. Alright, chat. I'm gonna call it off here for today. YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe we'll do some more Phasmo in the future. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment down below any other games you'd like to see me play. YouTube, I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.